If you own your home, chances are your mailbox is filled with postcards and letters that say something like, "We buy homes," or "Cash for your home today." Now, this is an option if you're going to sell your home, but is it the best way? Let's take a closer look. Hey, I'm Chase Gallimore with In the Shoals Realty, and today we're talking about these kind of letters that are probably in your mailbox right now. These letters typically come from what we call wholesalers, and while there's nothing wrong with this business model as a whole, chances are you can make significantly more money selling your home with a realtor. So what is wholesaling? Well, I'm glad you asked. A wholesaler is basically a middleman in a real estate transaction. What they will do is find a home like yours and put it under contract to purchase. Then they will turn around and sell that contract to a real estate investor. The investor is the one that's actually purchasing the home. So how does this work? Let's say a wholesaler offers you $100,000 for your home and you sign a contract to sell it for that price. The wholesaler will then shop that contract to their network of investors to find someone who wants to purchase the home. They will assign that $100,000 contract to the investor for, say, $130,000. The investor buys the house and the wholesaler walks away with $30,000 in their pocket. Not a bad deal for the wholesaler. They don't do anything to the house, don't take any risk, and just get paid. You see, the wholesaler business model depends on these types of transactions where they get paid just to be a middleman. So, how do you know if someone making an offer on your house is indeed a wholesaler? Well, here are 3 things to be on the lookout for. "We buy houses" signs. You will typically see these like yard signs posted at busy intersections and at neighborhood entrances. Now, this doesn't always mean it's a wholesaler, but most of the time it is. Number 2, direct mail and postcards. If you receive an offer to buy your home in the mail from someone you don't know, it's probably a wholesaler. These come as postcards, sometimes they're handwritten letters, and even in urgent envelopes. Third, direct calls and text messages. I get these all the time on my properties. They will ask something like, "Are you interested in selling your home?" Then proceed to make an offer. If you see any of these indicators, just ask. In fact, you should always ask. You need to know exactly what kind of contract you are signing. Ask if they're a middleman or if they plan to assign this contract to someone else. You can even ask what kind of spread they are making on the property. With all that said, there are pros and cons to selling to a wholesaler. A good wholesaler will be transparent and tell you up front what they're doing. A lot of times, they have a large network of investors and can make good on their promises. On the other hand, you will not make as much money selling to a wholesaler as you would if you list your home with an agent. And in some cases, the wholesaler can't find a buyer and will have to cancel the contract, and you will have to start the process all over again. So here's the bottom line. Here at In the Shoals Realty, we are a real estate brokerage. We are not wholesalers. I am a real estate broker licensed by the state of Alabama, operating by a set of bylaws and a code of ethics. My goal for all of my clients is to get you the very best deal possible. That means if I help you sell your home, we are going to sell it for as much as we possibly can. Now, I do operate my business on commissions. That means you will be paying for my services, but that commission is significantly less than what you would be paying if you were to sell your home to a wholesaler. So you're basically paying me to market your home and to find you a buyer. If you're interested in learning more about the selling process or to learn more about In the Shoals Realty, just head on over to intheshoals.com.